Top 10 best strikers in the world right now. At number 10, Randal Kolo Muani, Paris Saint-Germain and France. His form at Eintracht Frankfurt under Oliver Glasner saw him crack the France squad for the 2022 World Cup, where he came oh so close to scoring a 120th minute winner in the final, and then earning a €80 million move to Paris Saint-Germain last summer. At number 9, Ollie Watkins, Aston Villa and England. The 28-year-old has come on leaps and bounds under Unai Emery at Aston Villa, as the forward spearheaded the Villains' charge into the Champions League with 27 goals and 13 assists. Ollie Watkins is now considered one of the Premier League's best strikers, and is the leading candidate to back up Harry Kane for England. At number 8, Viktor Gyökeres, Sporting and Sweden. Season championship watchers knew that Viktor Gyökeres was a talent after a pair of prolific seasons at Coventry City, but it's fair to say that a 43-goal season for Sporting was not on many people's bingo cards this year. After having the season of his life, it wouldn't be a major surprise to see the 26-year-old back in English football soon, this time at the top end of the Premier League. At number 7, Son Heung-min, Tottenham Hotspur and South Korea. He may have lost his partner in crime this summer after Harry Kane upped sticks for the Bundesliga, but Son hasn't been fazed by this, as he assumed the striker position and the captaincy at Tottenham under Ange Postecoglou. The 31-year-old is suited to the Australian style of play, and as he gets set for a 10th season in North London, should now be in the conversation when it comes to the Premier League's greatest imports. At number 6, Lautaro Martinez, Inter Milan and Argentina. Lautaro Martinez is well on his way to becoming an Inter Milan legend after skippering the San Siro side to the Serie A title this year, ending the season 8 goals clear of his nearest rival at the top of the league's goal-scoring charts. Has that intensity and tenacity that fans love to see in their players, and just recently won his 3rd major trophy with Argentina after scoring the decisive winning goal against Colombia at the just-concluded Copa America. 5. Alexander Isak, Newcastle United and Sweden. While he didn't come cheap at PS63 million, Newcastle United hit the jackpot with Alexander Isak, who has matured into one of the best strikers in the world during his 2 seasons so far at St. James Park. With 25 goals this season, Isak is arguably the Magpies' best striker since Alan Shearer, with a style that is more than reminiscent of another Premier League legend in Thierry Henry. Newcastle may well have to fend off bids for the Swede this summer. 4. Victor Osimhen, Galatasaray and Nigeria. Another player for whom it's difficult to talk about without throwing forward to the future, given just how many rumors there are circulating about where the Nigerian will be playing next. Victor Osimhen didn't quite hit the same heights this season as he did during Napoli's unforgettable Serie A-winning 2022/23 campaign, but he did squeeze an Africa Cup of Nations run to the final on his way to a 17-goal season. It's easy to see why plenty of Europe's big hitters want to sign him, as his energy, skills and finishing ability will make him a success in any of Europe's big leagues. 3. Erling Haaland, Manchester City and Norway. For most human beings, a return of 38 goals would mark a brilliant season, but for Erling Haaland it was the footballing equivalent of that difficult second album syndrome following his historic first season with Manchester City. If nothing else, the Leeds-born Norwegian has shown us he is human after all following missed chances like the one in the Manchester Derby, but this relative drop-off is in relation to his own barely believable standards. Now we've said that, he will probably score 100 goals next season. 2. Kylian Mbappé, Real Madrid and France. Yes, he topped the Ligue 1 scoring chart by a mile, and yes, Paris Saint-Germain eased to a 3rd straight title, but you get the feeling everyone was waiting for what was about to happen. Mbappé, who has now been confirmed as a Real Madrid player, knowing that a strong showing will put him as a favorite for the Ballon d'Or, while the rest of the footballing world is getting ready to see just how Carlo Ancelotti will unlock the brilliance of the French international. Given what the France skipper has achieved already, it's easy to forget that Mbappé is still only 25, and the rest of Europe will have to face up to the fact he will enter his peak years at the Bernabeu. 1. Harry Kane, Bayern Munich. The England captain's wait for a major trophy goes on after Bayern Munich finished the season empty-handed for the first time in a decade, but it would be churlish to blame Kane for the German side blanking. Kane had the most prolific season of his career, netting 44 times for Bayern as he fully justified his €100 million price tag. It is clear that 30-year-old Kane is in the prime years of his career, a point he has underlined this season by removing himself from his North London comfort zone and seamlessly adapting to a new league and culture. Thanks for watching, and feel free to let us know if you agree with the top 10 rating and their respective positions.